Hello, hello. Mic testing, testing mic. Ayan. Okay, so again, good afternoon. Okay, so let's check your attendance first. IT17 Group 2. IT17 Group 2. So today is October 21. October 21. So, Mr. Aglubat, attendance. Can you hear me, class? Naririnig niyo ako? Okay pala. Yes, nakamute pala ako. Okay, so check attendance. Kanina pa ako nagsasalita, nakamute pala ako. Okay, October 21. Attendance, Mr. Aglubat.
I am here.
You are there. Present. Aguilar,
Sir, present.
present. Flores Moses. J, absent. Gallegos Benji,
Sir, present.
present. Adrian Galvez,
Sir, present.
Galvez Jalen, Galvez Jalen. Wala, absent. Oh, problem yun. Go Christian Jim. Absent din. Hagoot Allen,
Present, sir.
present. Hidalgo Julius Ivan.
Sir, present.
Okay, present. Hidalgo Romela. Hidalgo Romel. Limpayos.
Present, sir.
Present. Manalon. Manalon. Mark Andrew. Maravilla Amiel. Amiel Maravilla. Absent. Mercado Neil Alexander.
Sir, present.
Noveloso Vince Jason. Noveloso Vince Jason. Orpilla Ronald Mark. Orpilla. Absent. Pimentel Vincent. Absent. Remorin Aaron. Remorin Aaron. Kalika.
Present, sir.
Present. Flores Micaela.
Present, sir.
Leonin Karen. Karen Leonin. Manikis Aira.
Present, sir.
Present.
Okay.
Hello, hello.
Aaron Remorin.
Opo, sir.
Aaron
Present, yes, sir.
Orpilia.
Yes, sir. Sir, Marabilia, sir.
Maravilla. Galvez Jelen. Flores Moses. Go Christian. Hagoot Allen. Hidalgo Romel. Manalon Mark. Naveloso Vince. Pimentel. And Leonen Karen. Okay. So let's go na to again in our Google Classroom group 2, and so for your exam week 6, so supposedly last week your exam, but then again yesterday I posted I want you to submit the chapter 1, only the discussed parts of the chapter 1. Okay, so for example ano yung sample? Okay.
Sir, I don't see week 6 on my classwork.
No, this is not yet posted. Okay, your prelim exam laboratory and prelim exam is not yet posted, so you cannot see it in your Google Classroom. But later on, I'll be posting this one. Okay, so let's go back here. By the way, in week 7, chapter 1, I want you to upload your chapter 1 again, and only the parts of the chapter 1 that has been discussed. So for example here, I've already discussed the chapter 1 introduction, project context, the statement of objectives, purpose and description, and scope and limitation. I didn't yet discuss the technical background. So you are excused not to include the technical background in your chapter 1. Okay? So hindi nyo na muna kailangan lagyan ng technical background yung chapter 1. So only the project context, statement of objectives, purpose and descriptions, scope and limitation. So you will be uploading that again in this activity. Okay, so only 4 submitted and 18 not yet submitted the activity. So take note that even this is a group project, you have to upload your activities individually so that I can give you a score individually. Okay? Kahit na by group ito, kailangan nyo pa rin mag-submit ng activity individually. Okay? Um, and then, by the way, do you have any question? None so far? Now, in preparation to your chapter 2, this will be discussed by, no, next week. I'll be discussing chapter 2 next week, including the technical background. So next week I'll be this will be our topic, technical background, and then the chapter 2. Okay, the design and methodology, population local, data gathering tools and procedures, software methodology, and so on. So I'll be discussing those things, those topics by next week. Okay, so regarding your exam, by the way, this is your exam for the prelim exam. This is for the lecture. I'll be posting this one later on in our Google Classroom. Where is it? Group 2 here. lecture. I'll be using the Google form and then I'll be posting this one. Okay? So for example here, part 1 essay. Just only the essay. Discuss the following based on your understanding. Because if you notice, the whole prelim we discuss on chapter 1. Right? Not all, but majority of the parts of the chapter 1 has already discussed during the prelim. Now, for number 1, part 1 essay, discuss the following based on your understanding. So, based on the chapter 1 that you have written, you have to discuss the following. So, number 1, based from your understanding, what are the contents that you have discussed in your project context? Ano, katanggalin ko na lang to kasi dapat 6 lang. 5, okay. Okay, number 1, sorry, number 1, what is the flow of discussion in your project context? I've already discussed to you the flow of your project context. Okay, so I want you to discuss that based from your understanding. Okay? By the way, this is individual. And then number 2, what is the purpose of the conceptual framework? Number 3, what is the statement of what is statement? What is a statement of objectives? Okay. And then number 2, what is purpose and description? You have to discuss. And then last is what is scope and limitations. Okay. So for the rubric for the essay, I'll be using this one. So the maximum score that you can get for this activity or per number per item is 10. Okay, so if you meet this criteria, yan, the content development, organization, research, style and mechanism, and timelines, siguro I'll be limiting. Okay, so the timeline is exempted. Okay, anyway, there. So for example, number 1, the flow of discussion. Okay, flow of discussion in your project context. So if your statement is clear, and then you have well structured essay, cited research information and so on, this will be your score 10. Okay, and then 4 if good and need improvement if you got 3, and then unacceptable if you got 1. So the lowest score that you can have is 1 if you answer all. Okay, there. Okay, so I'll be
So what that laboratory, I have to answer it from your understanding.
yes, no, this is for the lecture.
Not
This is for the lecture.
that's for lecture.
Yep, exam for the lecture.
So that's based from your understanding, not based from what we did in chapter 1. Our progress in chapter 1.
No, based on your understanding that you have done in writing your chapter 1. Based, okay, so based from, discuss the following based from your understanding in writing your chapter 1. Okay, so discuss the following based on your understanding in writing your chapter 1. Okay, Mr. Aglubat?
Yeah.
Okay, so based from understanding or Experience. Based from your understanding or experience in writing your chapter 1. Okay, so I have only uh, 5 items. By the way, this is equivalent to what? 50 points already because we have 10. The maximum score that you can have per item is 10. Okay? Oh, edit. So, prelim exam. Okay. Essay. Okay. So, discuss the following based from your understanding and experience in writing your chapter 1. So, first you have to give your name. And then next is the essay part. Okay. So, number 1. Paragraph required. So this is your number 1. Then next, number 2. Paragraph required. Then number 3. Then number 4. Then number 5. Okay. And then settings, I will collect your email. Collect email. Okay, send. No. Okay, so I'll be posting this one. Group 2 for the lecture. By the way, due date will be by Monday. Topic, exam, assign. There. For the, group 1. Sorry. Dapat, delete ko muna. Delete. So, group 2. Group 2, edit. Let me check. Group 2. Group 1. Okay, group 2. Edit. Prelim exam. So, due date by Monday. Topic week 6. Post. Assign. Okay, there. Okay. Again, your exam. Hmm? Bakit walang laman? Next. Okay, there. Okay, yan. So it's already posted. So kindly answer for the lecture for the laboratory maybe later on because this is your system. I'll be checking your system later on. Okay? By midterm. So I'll be deleting muna. I will delete muna for the lab. No, kanya muna. So lecture. And then the rubric that I will be using for scoring your essay. Uh, rubric. Copy. Link. Group 2. Topic week 6. Okay, so this is your exam and this is the rubric that I'll be using. Yeah. Okay, so that's all. So do you have any question, class?
None, sir.
None. Okay, so good. By the way, let me remind you, please do all the activities and the exams activities in our Google Classroom because probably by the first week of November or second week of November, we'll be posting your grade in your access. So magpo-post na kami ng grade ninyo sa access by the first week or second week of November. So kapag hindi nyo naibigay, if you fail to send or you fail to submit your activity until the siguro probably by next week, if you fail to submit your activities by next week, so meaning I will not no longer give you a score on that activity that you have missed. So pag na-miss nyo na yan, automatic 0. Okay? So please kindly do double check all the activities in your Google Classroom and then please submit all the activities and exams in our Google Classroom. So that's all. So if you don't have any questions, so see you next week. By the way, for the IT18, I'll be posting your exam later on. Okay? Okay, class?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, sir.
Last attendance.
Bye.
Last call. Attendance. Galvez Jalen. Flores Moses. Go Christian. Agoot. Wala. Hidalgo. Manalon. Noveloso. Pimentel. And Leonin Karen.
Sir, Lionel.
Leonin Karen present. Sino pa? Who else? Anyone? None? Wala na. Okay. So if you don't have any questions, so see you next meeting. Okay? Bye.
Sir.
Yes, ano yun?
Bye.
Jay,
Sige
kung
lang.
sir, Jay, in Gmail ko kanyam, sir, yung problem ko, sir.
Yung email. Wait.
One, sir. Ente Cordoba gamin, sir. Mabali ni share screen, sir.
Sige, sige. May time naman tayo. Ay, nasan na yun? Ayan, so paki-share yung screen para try natin i-solve yung problem.
O, tiga, hindi ko, sir.
Sir, Pimentel po pala.
Pimentel present. Pimentel, present Pimentel.
Hindi ay.
Okay. Hindi.
Lang, sir.
Sige lang, sige lang.
Sipag parang gawin ni sir.
Laters.
Okay, Mr. Aglubat.
Ayan na, sir.
Kaya lang, tignan ko lang. Oh, wait lang. Wait lang, wait lang. Group 2 ano? Teka lang, group 2. Okay. npm install Cordova G. Check ko lang. Ay. Paki-check yung message ko. I-try mo nga yan. Um,
Sir.
okay na. Ay, hindi ganun pa rin ano.
One, sir.
So, ayan, i-type mo nga npm fund. Ayan lang, sige. Ano naman ginawa ko dito noon? About yung npm audit fix. Audit fix. Fix. Hindi, yung, yan, ganyan. Oh. Teka lang. Wait lang nga, meron lang akong check. npm Okay, so type mo nga npm version. Pakitingin yung
Saan,
sa
sir?
chat box. Yung sinend ko.
Ay.
Anong version?
Baka sabali gina-download ko nga version, sir. So nga madingata.
Kasi yung sa akin dito, yung pero wala naman dapat kinalaman yan. Ang npm version ko is 6.14.8. Ah, wait, meron pa akong paki-check yung version ng Cordova. Wait lang. May Cordova known display report use statistic 3 to improve the tool over time. Yes, Y. Type mo yung Y tapos center. Thank you. So yan, version 10 sa akin na version 10. Pareho din naman. Tapos itry mo nga ulit yun. So meron ka ng Cordova. Wait. Meron ka ng Cordova. Oh, na-install mo na yung Cordova.
Na-install na, sir.
Oo, kasi meron na dyan eh. Cordova version. So, pag chinek mo yung version ng Cordova at may napakita, so ibig sabihin, may Cordova ka na. Ngayon, itry mong mag-build. So, hindi ka pa nakakapag-build ng ano ito? Ng application.
Di kami nantay, sir, ta. Di kami na muna kung saan ayusan data ID, sir. Tiyan mo katanga na install pa eh.
Sige, try mo nga yun. Yun yung pinost mo.
Ayun, nag-create.
Yun, nakapag-create na siya. Okay, so next, itry lang natin na kung makakapag-build siya ng APK. Tuloy-tuloy na natin to. Wait lang.
Yes, sir.
So, magdadagdag tayo ng platform ngayon. So, ito, yung command. Yan. Para makapagdagdag siya ng Android. Cordova platform add Android. May add siya, may add.
Meron, sir.
Tama, okay. Enter. Please do not na lang, copy paste yung nasa message sa chat box.
Sige, sir.
Hindi, pumunta ka muna pala sa loob. CD ano? Hello. Yan. Yan. Tapos i-paste mo yun. Paste mo yung yan. Ayun. So next is mag-build tayo ng APK. Paki-copy paste yung sinend ko. Okay, so
Cradle.
okay, so yung kwan gawin mo na lang, paki-double check yung meron akong pinost. Yung ginawa natin noon kay kwan yung kay Mr. Aglubat. Siguro yung okay, check ko nga yung ano. Saan na ba yung pinuntahan natin noon? Ah, pumunta ka sa kwan, File Explorer.
Saan yun,
Sa
sir?
Windows E. Windows E. Check mo. Pumunta ka sa
Saan po?
Drive C. Drive C users. Tapos alin dyan yung ginagamit mo? Yan,
Ay,
tapos
yung concert dito? Yung sa
yung
may phone po.
then app data. App data. Then local Android. Android. SDK. Wala. Android tapos SDK. Wala siyang pero naka-install ka na ng kon, naka-install ka na ng Android. Meron ka ng Android diyan sa
Meron na, sir.
meron
Yung
na.
dinownload ko dati.
Okay. Pero ang problema kasi walang SDK. Ay wait lang, balik ka nga dun. Balik ka dun sa folder back. So si app data local Android SDK. Ayun, nasa SDK na pala. Wait, tsaka build tools. Build tools. Yan. Check mo. Yung ginawa natin kahapon kasi, yung D8, meron kang D8 dyan, di ba?
Meron sa ito po.
Okay, so yung D8 mo daw, kailangan mo siyang yung DX. I-copy mo muna, copy paste. Yan. Same directory, paste mo na lang, tapos i-rename mo siya. I-rename mo DX. Oo. Okay, tapos punta ka dun sa lib sa taas. Yan. Tapos ganun din yung D8. Copy mo din. Tapos gawin mo siyang DX. Tapos i-try mo na ngayon. Try mo nga mag-build. Okay, parang okay naman. Parang okay naman siya.
Yun.
Yun, okay na siya. Ayun. So, yun lang palang kan solution nun. Kanino ba nang galing kay Adrian ata yun, nag-solve ng kan. Okay, so yun. And then, yung mga ibang video demonstration ko, nandun din
Yes, sir.
nakapost kung paano gumawa ng simple calculator lang ng mga nandun. Okay, so yun lang. So, may
Sige,
question
sir.
pa?
Thank you, sir. Pangalan, sir.
Okay, welcome. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, so see you next meeting. Okay, bye.
Bye, sir.